It's January 1999 of the 40-year sim. Are you ready for some Eastern Conference basketball? Folks, I hope you are. I am Meta Sports Gamer. Late 90s Eastern Conference basketball. That's what we're doing in this episode. There might be some interconference action. I don't remember. I have the list of games here, but let's get started in the action. First game is Bucks Pacers. Karl Malone dunked the ball just earlier. Then we have Williams to Karl Malone with another dunk, and it's a 4-point lead for the Pacers. Michael Williams driving, pulling up for the jumper, missing, and Malone once again. Don't you love a video starting off with Karl Malone highlights? Come on! This is like, what am I doing? Hold up. There's a spider in my living room. Hold on. I think I should just keep rolling. I need to find something to... Oh, wait. My flip-flop. Where's my flip-flop? I moved my flip-flop. Damn it. Where the hell is that? I'm going to lose this spider. Hold on. Where is my... Hope you're enjoying the highlights of whatever the hell we're looking at right now. I got to kill a spider. Killed it. I should take a picture of that, but that'd be weird, right? It'd be weird to take a picture of killing a spider. Okay, so it looks like the Pacers won 190, and I won't be getting bitten by a spider tonight, so I'm pretty excited about that, actually. I hope that you're not offended by me killing a spider. But, you know, and I understand. Spiders could be... There's good spiders, and there's bad spiders. Let's move on. That was a weird segment. That whole thing was just very odd. Clifford Robinson making a basket there. We're watching the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. Larry Johnson's going to make a basket there for the Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. We got Gary Payton getting the screen from Alonzo Mourning, then making the shot off glass. Now it's a 4-point game. Rodney Rogers gets blocked by Sean Bradley. Sam Perkins with the pass to Chris Childs. And here comes Chris Childs in the fast break. Looks like Mourning got a piece of that, but Sean Bradley will get the putback right there. 82-80, 4:04 left to go in the game. We got Gary Payton passing the ball to Alonzo Mourning, who makes that shot over Sean Bradley, all 7'6" of him. Grant Hill now. Making that shot right there. Sorry, just get comfortable. Whew. Now we got Grant Hill again. This time with the long two. Tying the game up at 84. Okay, 2:50 left. Gary Payton is going to be getting his shot blocked. Another block shot by Sean Bradley right there. And now we got Dumas to Chris Childs for the corner two. That is good. 86-84. Now there's less than 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. Alonzo Mourning missing, then making this shot over Bradley once again. Tie game. Now there's 22 seconds left to go in the game. P.J. Brown with the ball. We almost never say his name. Clifford Robinson's going to miss his shot right there, but Brown with the rebound and the putback. 88-86. Grant Hill. This is his moment. The star of the team. Let's see if he can seize the limelight here with a game-tying shot. No! That is it for this game. The Heat will beat the Mavericks 88-86. Wow, let's check out the box score here. 19 points for LJ. Alonzo Mourning with 25 and 10. And, yeah, the Heat took it to the Mavericks in Dallas. Of course, in real life, these two teams faced each other twice in the NBA Finals. It'd be wild to see them face each other in this year's Finals, which are pretty open, I think. I think this year's Finals, maybe the Bulls make it back, but they are missing Dennis Rodman. I think we see some Bulls games later on in this video, do we not? Let me just double check my list here. Oh, yeah, we do see the Bulls pretty soon. But now we're going to be checking out Hornets Hawks. We got Iverson passing the ball to Tim Duncan. Turns around, missing that shot. Gets his own rebound, though. Misses again. Not the ideal result for Tim Duncan there. And now we got Michael Adams with the ball now. Dribbling, getting guarded by Daryl Armstrong. Here's the pass to Glenn Rice. That is a good three. 84-83. Daryl Armstrong with the ball now, passing it to Tim Duncan for the basket there. 86-83. Daryl Armstrong, 45 seconds left to go in the game. He's trying to penetrate. Michael Adams with some good defense on him. Armstrong passing it to Tim Duncan. Shot clock winding down. Tim Duncan missing the corner shot right there. 30 seconds left to go now. Here come the Hornets. Kendall Gill is going to make this jumper here, make it a 1-point game. Now it's 87-85. 14 seconds left to go. Glenn Rice holding on to the ball at the top of the key. Let's see what he decides to do here. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. Pulls up for the three. No. That's your plan? That's all you had there? You had several guys who could score on the court. And, I mean, I know Glenn Rice could score, but just kind of pulling up for three feels like he had a lot of time to come up with any other plan. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's move on to the Bulls. Here are the Bulls against the Rockets. Charles Barkley gets blocked by Stacey King right there. And we got a shot clock violation. Rockets possession. The next one, we got Hakeem making that shot over Jason Williams. Tie game at 89. 6 minutes left to go. Michael Jordan with that basket there. 4-point lead now for the Bulls. 4:48 left to go. Clyde to Barkley for the dunk there. That's why Barkley's on the Rockets. So it's fun to see him in that jersey again. You know what I mean? Like he didn't play for any of the teams he actually played for in real life until now. You know, he didn't play for the Sixers, didn't play for the Suns. So before he retires, it's just nice to see him play for one of the teams that he actually played for. So, and with Hakeem and all that. So here's Barkley passing it to Hakeem, who makes that shot. 96-94, 3 minutes left to go. Wesley to Barkley. Once again, trying to drive. Let's see if he passes out of this situation or tries to go for the basket. He does make the shot. 98-94. Hakeem with the dunk there, and that will do it. The Rockets will win 100-98. Different vibe when Dennis Rodman isn't there to disrupt the Houston Bigs, you know. So, very interesting. Meanwhile, watching the Hornets again. Glenn Rice with the jump shot there. This time they're playing the Sixers in Charlotte, this beautiful basketball court. Love it so very much. Marcus Camby with that basket there. 90-89. 2:15 left to go. Glenn Rice, the big dog, to Vernon Mad Maxwell, to Van Exel. Almost rhymes. 91-90 after that jumper. Michael Adams missing a shot there. Camby with the rebound. 1-point game. And we got Van Exel to Vin Baker, and he's going to make that shot. 93-90 now is the score. 50 seconds left to go. And we have a made shot there. I think that's Michael Adams. Yes, it is. 93-92. Glenn Robinson. Let's see if he can keep this lead for the Sixers. Another jump shot. A three-pointer would help, too. Looks like he's going to pass it to Vin Baker, who misses the shot but draws the foul. Baker makes the first free throw, and second free throw is also good. 95-92. That'll be it. 98-92 is the final score. 26-14 for Rashid. 18-12 it looked like for Vin Baker. And it would be nice to get a never mind. I was going to say it'd be nice to get a Philadelphia screenshot. Maybe we'll have to wait on that as we watch them face the Cavaliers. Here's a three. Was that Big Dog? Yes, I think it was. With that shot. You know, it's crazy as we see now Dale Davis. What this game, what this sim has done for me, it has made me really look into some of these guys who I didn't really pay too much attention to back in the day. Like Glenn Robinson, unheralded, you know. Like he put up some really good numbers. To see Reggie Miller Missing that three. Dale Davis with the putback there. But I've grown to appreciate guys like Glenn Robinson. There's some other guys who, if we see him, I'll point them out as someone who, even KJ Johnson, like someone who I liked back in the day, but I kind of forgot about. As we see Vin Baker now in the post. Missing that shot. Rebound, Glenn Robinson. He gets the bucket there. 84-83 is the score. Maxwell at the wing. 2:15 left. Fun to see Maxwell back on this team. Of course, this is the team that drafted him. Here's a pass to Vin Baker for the dunk. 86-83. Van Exel to Vin Baker yet again. And Vin Baker in the post. Pivoting. Making that shot. Can the Cavaliers come back from this? 3D Scott to KJ. To Reggie Miller for three. Here we go. That's good. 2-point game all of a sudden. 3-point game now. 24 seconds left to go. We got Reggie Miller handling the ball for the Cavaliers. Here, ooh, whoa. That was bold, but maybe stupid on Reggie Miller's part. I mean, he's a good shooter, but yikes. 90-86 now. Let's see what the Cavaliers do now. We got a pass to 3D Scott. Attempting the three. That one's good. Hold the phone. Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. We got Nick Van Exel attempting these free throws. He misses the second one. 91-89. Oh, God. No timeouts. Reggie Miller. For the three. No, that's way off. Damn. He could have taken an extra step or two to try to make a more accurate shot. By the way, Vin Baker, I've touched nothing, and his field goal percentage is god-awful thus far this season, which is something that we might need to address, despite the fact that the Sixers seem to look good when we jump into games, but he's been shooting sub 40% from the field, which is not something that you want from your power forward, or someone who you go to generate offense, so that is not good. We're watching Nets now, 95-91. Here's Ilgauskas for a basket there, 95-93. Ensuing Nets possession, we got Ilgauskas once again. You didn't just see the same play twice. That was two different plays. Tie game at 95. Sabalos with the basket there, making it 97-96 now, actually. 140 left to go. We got Nash, top of the key. Makes that three-pointer. 4-point game for the Nets. Michael Adams, guarded by Nash. Passing to Glenn Rice for the three right there. It's now to 1-point game. 55 seconds up to go. And here's Michael Adams with the pass to Glenn Rice for another three. No, not this time. Doherty, though, gets the putback. That's why you trade for Brad Doherty, so he can do things like that. He was doing things like that for the Suns. Steve Nash, though, makes that shot. 102-101. 1-point lead. It's you got Barkley on the Rockets. It's fun to instead of Jason Kidd to have Steve Nash on the Nets is a lot of fun, as we see Michael Adams with that layup there for the Hornets. 103-102. And here is Nash handling the ball. Nash for the layup there. 1-point lead for the Nets. 20 seconds left to go. Kendall Gill, he's been on the Hornets for a while now, pulls up for the jumper. He makes that shot. Can the Nets answer back from that? Can they respond with something of their own? Let's see. Stacey Ogman. Oh, God. Shoot the ball, damn it. Wow. Damn. That's there have been a lot of disappointing end of game shots, buzzer shots. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but 32 points for Steve Nash, 9 assists. But yeah, another disappointing end to a game that was quite good. Now we're looking at the Heat versus the Spurs now. David Robinson made that shot right there. Now we got Scott Skiles making a jumper right there. 84-83. Scott Skiles, the backup point guard for the Spurs. He's in the game late. David Robinson makes that shot. So it's Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway might be fouled out. That's why we're seeing Skiles this late. 2:10 left to go. Skiles to Doug Christie for the dunk right there. And it's a 5-point game. Derek McGee to Christie. Shot clock winding down. We got Christie making that jumper for the Spurs. 90-85. 55 seconds left to go. We got David Robinson missing. Getting his own rebound. Getting blocked by Alonzo. David Robinson. Dennis Rodman. Jesus Christ. Misses, then dunks the ball. And there you have it. 20 points for Doug Christie. David Robinson at 20 and 13. 24 and 8 for Alonzo Mourning. So the Spurs win this game. They're looking quite good. Let's move on to Indiana versus Washington. Here's another Pacers game. This time we got made shot there for the Wizards. 87-85. Len Bias to Reggie Lewis. 4-3. 90-85. We got John Stockton. We got Reggie Lewis for another 3. That is also good. He is feeling it. 93-86. Love this Pacers arena. As you see, Eric Dampier making that dunk for the Pacers. It looks really cool, actually. Here's a missed shot. The only thing that bugs me is the advertisement for Super Nintendo. It's a little dated for 1999. As you see, a made basket there for the Pacers. 95-92. That should be a Nintendo 64 advertisement, not Super Nintendo. Anyway, Mitch Richmond to Dampier, missing that shot, and that's a foul. And that's Karl Malone admitting that he fouled, admitting that he's guilty of making that foul. 28 points for Reggie Lewis. Wizards win. Wizards beat the Pacers 99-92. And I never feel comfortable with Karl Malone, but this is a hell of a court, and I like jumping into Pacers games. If we're seeing them at their home court, their court looks pretty damn cool. As I fumble over my damn words, what am I doing today? I gotta calm down. Take a deep breath. Bulls Nuggets. Okay, let's do this. Stacey King with the rebound and putback. 81-76 is the score. 5 minutes left to go. Kevin Mutombo making that shot over Michael Jordan. 81-78. How about LaFonso Ellis with the inbounds pass to Mookie Blaylock. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the game. Mookie with the jumper there. 1 point game. The Bulls, LaFonso Ellis missing. They're making this shot. The Bulls just look more vulnerable, don't they? Scottie Pippen with that jumper there. They still got Pippen. They still got Jordan and Ron Harper. Steve Kerr is out there. As we see Mookie Blaylock making that shot. The Nuggets are a very good team. Very good team in the West. Leitner misses and misses again. Mutombo making that shot, drawing the foul. But this is a team that the Bulls would have had no problem with when Robin was there. But here we see them lose to the Nuggets, 92-85. I'm telling you, I don't want to get your hopes up too high, but feels like things are wide open this season as we see a made shot there. I think that was Glenn Robinson. 83-81. We got the 76ers versus the Wizards. Here's another shot there. This time by Vernon Maxwell, who might have made the previous shot as well. Actually, now that I think about it, Vin Baker to Marcus Camby for the dunk there. 85-83, and now we have a made shot there. I think that was Reggie Lewis for that shot. 85-85. Rod Strickland, the backup point, passing it to Marcus Camby for the basket there. It's a 2-point game. We got John Stockton, top of the key, passing it to Reggie Lewis, who misses that 3. Luke Long is right there, though, for the putback. 2-point game. You can't rest on the Wizards as they will come back just like that. 89-89 after that dunk by Len Bias. We got Len Bias once again. This time pulling up. Missing. Big Dog Robinson with the rebound. 53 seconds left to go in the game. We got Robinson to Vin Baker. That's a good shot right there. 91-89. 25 seconds left to go. Here's the inbounds pass. John Stockton with the ball now. Guarded by Rod Strickland. And we got a pass to Reggie Lewis for three. No! Rebound Sixers. And that will do it for this game. 94-89 is the final score. 20 for Victor Alexander. 29 for the big dog with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. 11 points and 10 assists for Vernon Maxwell, which is interesting. We got Michael Jordan leading the league in points with only 27.7 points per game, which feels low. Then we got Garnett leading the league in rebounds, Stockton assists. And the Cavaliers right now, as of now, have the 1 seed in the East. It's early. It's still early. It's like mid-January. But that's still worth noting. Maybe a first in the sim for that to happen this late in the season. Then you have the Knicks, who are tied with them. You got the Heat, the Bulls, the Wizards, Pacers, Sixers, and Hornets. You also have the Hawks, who aren't too far behind, a game behind the Hornets at 16 and 20. You get the Raptors and Bucks and Nets, all kind of neck and neck. The Magic, not looking too great. The Celtics, the Pistons are pretty far out of it. No one's like outright bad, but they're out of it. Supersonics are 27 and 9. They're still hanging on to that 1 seed. You get the Spurs, the Lakers, and the Nuggets pretty close together. Then the Kings, who are 5.5 games out of the 1 seed. Then you got the Suns, Clippers, and Warriors to round out your top 8. The Blazers are 16 and 20 and are a few games back from the Warriors. They have won 3 games in a row, so we'll see. We'll see if they can continue that streak. Or, they have a good team. They just can't seem to, win consistently. Then you got the Mavericks and the Rockets. The Rockets are struggling. Rockets have been struggling. MVP race, Kevin Garnett is leading it, but the Pistons are like one of the worst teams in the league. So I think it's safe to say that if any of those players, probably David Robinson, would be your leading candidate, and then maybe Sabonis and Kemp and MJ. But nice to see Garnett that highly regarded. Something has to be done to help his team out, because I feel like he's just a piece or two away from having a really, really good team there in Detroit. So we gotta figure that out for him. It feels like that duo of him and Jerry Stackhouse just isn't working. Then we got Rookie of the Year. Looks pretty obvious that Vince Carter is going to win that one easily. And then Austin Crozier, Oliver Miller, 6th Man of the Year candidates. Defensive Player of the Year, Dennis Rodman probably again. Although Hakeem's also there. Alonzo, Michael Jordan, KG. That'd be fun if you won that one. That wouldn't be an issue. It's just you can't win MVP if this team is like one of the worst in the league. Most Improved Player, Kurt Thomas, candidate there. And then you have Western Conference All-Star voting. We got Jason Kidd leading the backcourt in the West in that category. You got Arvydas Sabonis leading the West frontcourt All-Star voting. He even has more votes than Jason Kidd. How about that? And then Michael Jordan barely has more votes than Arvydas Sabonis. Very interesting how that has developed. Sabonis is like one of the most popular players in the league. So is Michael Jordan and Carmelo. But yeah, interesting to see that. I'm happy for Sabonis to be that popular. I guess in this Sims universe, probably have a lot of people with Arvydas Sabonis jerseys rocking them around, Northern California. That's pretty cool. Then you have you have Arvydas and the Kings, and you have Jason Kidd and the Warriors. Interesting Northern California rivalry that could be potentially brewing there. And then let's move on to Indiana. The Wizards. Did we see them already? I think we had. This is a different game, though. This is a different matchup. I promise you, this is different. 90-86 is the score now. Reggie Lewis. Yeah, because the last one was in Indiana, right? Here's Len Bias making that shot. 92-88. We got John Stockton. Ooh, with the alley-oop. I think that was Reggie Lewis, but it could have been Len Bias. That all happened so fast. And here's a steal. Reggie Lewis just stole Karl Malone's cookies. And Lewis is going to go all the way and miss. Oh, that's disappointing. Karl Malone with the rebound there. Not to sound biased. Pooh Richardson handling the ball. Passing it to Karl Malone, who's going to make that shot for the Pacers. 94-92, 120 left to go in the game. John Stockton, top of the key, pulls up for 3, makes it. 5-point game. 1:10 left to go. Pooh to Malone. Malone makes that shot right there. 3-point game. 53 seconds left to go. Len Bias to Terry Mills. Misses that shot. Mills to Reggie Lewis for the long 2. That's good. 99-94. 194 now, actually. There's a 3. I think that was Pooh Richardson for the 3 right there. So this game is not over. Likely an intentional foul here. John Stockton does get fouled by Pooh Richardson. But Stockton is usually reliable from the free throw line. So let's see if Jay Stock can sink both of these. He can. 102-97. I don't know if that was the final score, but that's what it was at the time. 37-12 for Carmelo. 103-97 was the final score. And here's a nice shot of John Stockton. Maybe he's the cover athlete for this video. You know, he's been around the league for, 15 years now. And, yeah, hell of a player for this team. Let's check out mid-season trades. Antonio Davis and Andrew Kennedy have been traded from the Warriors to the Bucks for Horace Grant, Brent Barry, and a first-round pick. And then you got Isaiah Thomas was finally away from the Jazz. We'll see where he ends up at some point. Ned McMillan, Women Tisdale, Tim Legler, and a second-round pick traded from the Timberwolves to the Mavericks for Muggsy Bogues, Del Curry, Carlos Williamson, and 2 second-rounders. Wesley Person got traded to the Mavericks for Anthony Parker. Magic. Here's a big one. Avery Johnson, Eddie Jones, Armin Gilliam, 2 second-rounders traded to the Sixers for Rod Strickland, Vin Baker, and Kerry Kittles. Whoa. Eddie Jones, now the starting shooting guard for the Sixers. And now Danny, that first-round swap is also part of that trade. Now Danny Manning is going to be the starting power forward for the Sixers. Looking at his numbers compared to Vin Baker, he was performing way better than Vin Baker has been. I know when we jump into games, it looks like Vin Baker is just fine, but the Sixers have been underperforming where they should be. And I think that having Danny Manning in the starting lineup with Eddie Jones as now their 2 guard, I think that should really help the Sixers moving forward. Let's check out Cavs, Mavs. There's a missed 3 for Reggie Miller. And the Mavericks have a few new faces on this team, although I don't think any of them are currently on the court. Chris Childs, though. Here he is passing to Sean Bradley. Now Joe Dumars has the ball. But yes, the Mavericks did make a few moves to try to make some sort of playoff push. Dumars makes that shot for Dallas. 106-104 is the score. Now here's Kevin Johnson passing it to Detlef Schrempf for 3. That is good. Big-time shot from Detlef. 107-106. Here's Chris Childs with the ball, top of the key. Passing it to Sean Bradley for the basket there. And now it's a 1-point game. The Mavericks with the lead. Let's see if we can actually see a good shot here, a good decision as the time winds down. Pass to Reggie Miller. This is good. Yeah! Oh. Okay, well, at least that was a play. Like, that felt like a good play. You know, that felt like a good shot. That was the pass. You give that to Reggie Miller 10 times, he's going to make that shot at least 7 times. You know what I mean? Like, that felt like the right move, even though it didn't work out. Here are the Sixers, the new look Sixers. Here's Glenn Robinson with the 3 right there. Mostly good look. A lot of those players are still the same, but 90-81 now is the score. 1:25 left to go. We have a made shot there from Mookie Blaylock, 7-point game. But here's Eddie Jones to Glenn Robinson. Missing. Here's Danny Manning, though, with the putback dunk. 92-83. This is why Danny Manning had been coming off the bench, but it became obvious that he was outperforming Vin Baker, and that necessitated a Vin Baker trade. And the Sixers would win this game, 92-85. And it's going to be very interesting to see how the Sixers team looks. You know, they're so close to the playoffs. It just felt like a move was appropriate to help them really get in the playoff picture and not look back. Here's the Raptors and the Lakers. We got James Worthy getting blocked by Ben Wallace, but Shaq is right there for that shot right there. I said right there twice, now 3 times. 95-91, Kenny the Jet Smith with the 3-pointer. Now it's tied, 3.5 left to go. Joe Smith to Tracy McGrady. Shaq with the rebound after that miss. We're in this beautiful Air Canada Center. And Shaq with the alley-oop from... Was that Kobe or Kenny Jet Smith? I was not looking at the right thing. Tracy McGrady to Dale Ellis for the missed shot. Unfortunately, James Worthy with the rebound. Kenny Jet Smith now handling the ball. He's going to pull it for the J. Miss. Robert Horry with the missed dunk. And, okay, Lakers ensuing possession. James Worthy to Kobe Bryant. He's going to miss that shot. Ben lost the rebound. And we got the Raptors down by 2 with 1:53 left to go. Joe Smith to Trace McGrady. Now to Dale Ellis for the jumper right there. That's good. Tie game at 97. Kobe Bryant driving, making that layup. 2-point game. Now here's Tracy McGrady. Whoa. Mark Price later lost the ball, and he gets the ball back. Guarded by Kenny Jet Smith. Mark Price will miss that shot. Joe Smith to Ben Wallace for the dunk right there to tie game at 99. Kobe for 3. That's no good. Ben Wallace with the rebound. And the Raptors are going to try and get this go-ahead bucket with less than a minute to go. T-Mac for 3. No good. Ben Wallace, though, gets fouled. Ben Wallace, not the best free throw shooter, but he does make that one. 199. Here comes another free throw from Ben Wallace. That one is a miss. So the Lakers have a chance to go ahead with a bucket of their own here. As we see James Worthy still kicking it in this league. Passing to Kobe Bryant with the missed 3. Joe Smith with the rebound. Here he is at the free throw line. He's going to make both of those. And that's it. 103-99 is the final score. Raptors beat the Lakers. How about that? You didn't expect that. 19 points for Dale Ellis, 25 and 5 for Kobe. And let's move on to Bulls. Jason Williams missing the dunk there. Gary Payton with the rebound. Here he goes, running the court, running the floor, and making that shot over Scottie Pippen. 91-90. Ron Harper makes that shot there for the Bulls. It's a 92-91 game. Gary Payton to Rogers to Mourning. And Mourning's going to make that shot. 93-92. Michael Jordan. Let's see what he decides to do here. Behind the back pass. Pippen now has the ball. Shot clock running down. You got to make. Misses the 3. I don't know what I was trying to say, but 3.5 minutes left to go now. 93-92. Okay, we got Alonzo missing, then dunking the ball. 3-point game. Heat with the lead. 3:15 left to go. Michael Jordan makes that jumper. The Bulls are only down by 1 now. Gary Payton sinks his own jumper. So it's back to a 3-point game, and now that he had the ball back with 2:10 left to go, P.J. Brown to Alonzo Mourning. He's going to miss, but P.J. Brown is right there for the putback. Now we got Ronnie Rogers. And now Alonzo Mourning is going to make that shot over MJ. And again, the Bulls lose. 103-94. I don't think we saw them win a single game in this episode. Very interesting. 28.1 points per game, though, is what MJ is averaging thus far. Maybe I should call this video The Struggling Bulls, right? That's an interesting attention-grabbing title. Ooh, that could get me like 100 views, maybe. I don't really have much. I know where I am. I know what I don't have much of a. I know I'm not going to go viral with any video that I make, most likely, but I still try to. I try not to have clickbait titles, but at least attention-grabbing titles. But I think it is interesting that the Bulls were struggling this month, and they seem to be. They're still a good team, but they're not quite as good as they were when they had Dennis Rodman. So that is definitely something that we are monitoring as the season winds down. As we're checking out the league leaders, Garnett is still tops in rebounds, and Stockton still tops in assists. So, with all that said, let us standings. Spurs now have the 1 seed in the West. Lakers, Sonics really fell. They had 9 losses last time we checked. Now they have 14. So they went on a losing streak, and the Spurs now have the 1 seed, Lakers 2. Nuggets with the 4 seed, and you have the Suns, Kings, Clippers, and Warriors rounding out the top 8. The Trailblazers they're 2 games back from the Warriors. It's still possible. They could still possibly make the playoffs, but they're going to have some, like a significant winning streak of some sort. But yeah, the Sonics, they're 2-8 in their last 10. Not great for the Sonics. They're falling off a little bit after such a hot start. And meanwhile, the Spurs and Lakers are just about where you would expect them to be. They're definitely, on paper, they look like they're the best teams, and it looks like that's coming true as we sim through some of these games and look at some of these games. Let's check out beyond the Blazers. As we see, the Clippers are 24-20. They're looking pretty solid thus far. Beneath the Blazers, you got the Rockets and probably the Mavericks. Yeah, they just can't quite get it together. I'm not quite sure what's going on with those guys. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves, Jazz, and the Grizzlies are way below those guys. So those are clear, by and far, the worst teams in the league. But yeah, the Mavericks and Rockets got to be the most disappointing teams in the West for sure. Meanwhile, in the East, the Cavaliers are now a game back from the 1 seed. Got the Heat, Knicks, and Cavs all neck and neck for that spot. The Bulls 27-16, the Wizards 26-16. 76ers have won 5 in a row. Wizards have won 6 in a row. Raptors have won 8 in a row. Holy smokes. The Hornets are 21-22. The Pacers are 21-22. Very interesting developments here, as it not only have the Sixers have won a few games in a row, they're now really in the middle of the thick of it. So that's interesting to see. Meanwhile, the Nets are 20-24. The Hawks have lost 5 in a row. They're struggling with Duncan and Iverson. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe that pairing doesn't work. What if it doesn't work, guys? Damn. I was hoping it would, but maybe I don't know. We'll keep an eye on them. Maybe we got to give them more time. It's only their second year together, so it's not time to panic in Atlanta just yet. There's the bottom of the East. That is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe. We got 5 episodes next week, and then a break. Talk to you next week.